Hi guys, I hope you're all doing good. I thought I'd do a video today and just sort of have a kind of casual catch up in terms of what I've been loving at the moment and things that generally have been really special to me in August. Um, this is supposed to be me preparing for my first ever night shift. However, I stayed up till 2, which was pretty impressive if you've seen my last night's gym video. I stayed up till 2 and I got up at about sort of 10 or 11. I also apologise for the kink in my hair. I got up a bit earlier as well, just to kind of wash my hair before I get ready for my shift. So yeah, it's not gone to plan, so I'm doing this video instead and hopefully going to try and have a little bit of shut eye before I go and get ready for my shift. If not, I'm going to go to the gym and try and tire myself out a little bit. It's currently 10 past 2 in the afternoon, so hopefully I can get a little bit of sleep before I go to work, but obviously if that fails I can go to the gym and just try and power through. A lot of people have said that I might potentially be powering through for my first night shift, so we'll see. So I'll probably appreciate my bed a bit more tomorrow. So yeah, let's get on with it. Let's try and show you some of the things that I've been loving this month. The first thing is I am currently saving up for Disney, and at the moment I can't say it's going too well being a student and that, so I'm trying to sort of like not go crazy, and when I see Disney stuff it's very difficult to kind of not buy things because I'm a bit of a, I see something Disney and I think, oh, I could do with that, and I sort of treat myself. However, my phone case, my old phone case, wasn't very reliable. It was one of those kind of wallet ones, and it had a lovely Walt Disney quote on it. But I had my driving license and my bank card in the little kind of pouch bit. Well, every time I opened it up, it would like fling, and all the cards would go like everywhere. So I lost my bank card 3 times from doing that. So not good, not good. So I thought, right, I'm going to treat myself to a new phone case. Now, it's such a good phone case that I can't actually get it off the phone. So I'm just going to show you it. And what I'll do is I'll link it into my eBay account and just kind of show you. This is my Disney phone case. So it's the stained glass. I apologise, I'm using my mirror here, so you might not be able to see that well. But it's got all the Disney characters on it. Actually, I saw it a few years ago on eBay and I sort of forgot about it, but I just thought it was really nice. The only thing is it hasn't got Ariel on it. I think the older cases, because obviously this is for the iPhone 7. Because it's for the iPhone 7, it's obviously a lot kind of smaller. So it doesn't really show all the Disney characters, but it's got all of them, like, you know, all the top ones. I saw Ellie Stedman had it actually a few years ago, and I quite enjoyed watching her kind of take on it. And obviously she's quite good at saving money for Disney, and obviously she's been through it all, and she's kind of got good tips on kind of if you're trying to be good with money but you also want to buy Disney stuff and treat yourself to Disney stuff. So I'll link her below as well. I'm subscribed to her channel, so if you're interested in watching Disney videos, Ellie's pretty much the person to watch. She's got some fantastic videos. She's got some good ways of like saving money, saving it for Disney if you're planning a Disney holiday, and she has the most amazing collection of Disney stuff, so she's really good. Now let's go on to some of my favourites that I've been kind of recently using. So as you know, I've been doing Avon just for a bit of extra kind of pocket money, and also some of their products are really good and actually a lot cheaper than say your high street shops. Obviously, because I'm currently on shifts on placement, I can't actually paint my nails, so this is going to be a nail varnish, but I haven't used it recently because of my shifts, but I did have it on up until very recently. So this is the Avon Mark. It's in like it's actually like a lilac-y colour, and it's really good. And do you know what? I took it on holiday. I can't obviously get my nails done quite a lot, so sometimes when I've got a few days off, it's just easier for me to paint my nails. I actually normally would, for holiday, get my nails done. However, I've been very, very good in trying to save money. So I decided to paint my nails for my holiday to Poole, because as you know, I went to Poole recently. And I did actually mention this in my little Avon kind of muscle crate haul, but this lasted for the whole week and it was really good, and it's a lovely colour. Kind of those kind of pastely creamy kind of based colours are kind of in at the moment, and I've kind of really found that they're actually really good. So yeah, this is definitely worth thinking about. The next thing is, unfortunately recently I had my DKNY perfume but ran out, because it's the sort of perfume that I was wearing every single day. So I wear it to uni, I wear it to work, I wear it to placement, just general kind of town, things like that. So it's a perfume that I wear every day. So recently I kind of went back to this one, which is the Nicki Minaj Pink. I love the bottle. I mean, it's just so different and so cool, and it's so Nicki Minaj, like just so different. And actually, even if like I use all the perfume in it, I find that I can still kind of use the bottle for kind of like showcase purposes, because it's just so cool and it's quite girly and glamorous, and I quite like that. And the smell is really nice. It's quite a sweet smell. So yeah, that's kind of been my replacement of my DKNY perfume. So hopefully if I ever get that back, I'll get to go back. But the Nicki Minaj one is fantastic. It's quite an old one, but it's definitely one of my favourites. Now, recently I had a sort out of all my lipsticks, and I've put them in my little biscuit tin, which is a Snow White biscuit tin. It was from Pound Stretcher actually a few years ago, and yeah, I was trying to be really good and sort my dressing table out. I don't know if you can see it over there, but it's all tidy now. It's where all my makeup is, all my hair products, kind of stuff that's special to me, and all the drawers there. So it's really good. So that actually, the tin is kept in my top drawer with all my makeup. So I've got a Cinderella one for all my foundation and all my face products and things. I've got a little pouch that's a Little Mermaid one for kind of blushes and bronzers and things like that. Well, anyway, these are my MAC lipsticks. The first one is Sheen Supreme lipstick, and this one is really good, and this is like a corally kind of colour. This one, hang on, I'll just show it to you. This one is, I'll show you all the colours. So this one is, actually this one's more of like a pinky colour. So if you can see, this is as bright as it goes, guys. So that's really cool. I got that actually at an Outlet Max store by where I live, Bicester Village, at the cosmetic company store. This one's more of the corally colour one. So this one is really good. I just think their lipsticks last so long, and the texture feels really amazing. This one's more of a bright pink, sort of more pinkier and girlier than the last colour, but definitely good. And obviously the lipsticks last for a long time, and I find that even the next day or later on that night, if I'm trying to like wipe the lipstick off, it's quite difficult because it's so good on your lips. But yeah, it's really good colour. My favourite YouTuber, I've been watching a lot of kind of from a fitness point of view, because I'm sort of starting that cutting season again soon, and I've been trying to find like someone to watch that kind of motivates me to kind of focus more on the science aspects and what I want to hit and what muscle groups. So I've been watching a lot of Stephanie Buttermore, and I'll link her below. She's really good. She explains the science behind a lot of her movements and exercises. So things like if you watch like a lot of her upper body videos, she'll talk about that. She has got a PhD, and she's been doing a lot of research over the years on cancer, and obviously cervical cancer and things like that. So she's really interesting to watch, and she's very much kind of research based vlogger, but she's really interesting. And actually she's from Florida, so even more of a reason to be interested, because when you watch her videos, generally you'll see Florida. I mean, obviously you won't see Disney World or Universal, but you'll see her kind of walking around. It kind of makes you think, oh, I want to be back in America. So yeah, she's really good. So I'll link her below, and if you're not subscribed, do check her out if you're interested in fitness. Now I've got a favourite movie of the kind of month. I've been watching it so much recently, and it's quite an old Disney film, but Cinderella has been in my DVD player for quite a long time now. I think it's just lovely. It's kind of one of those films where, and it's quite true, and it's kind of relevant to me, is that, you know, never give up on what you dream about. And if you have got a dream, you know, it will eventually come true. And if you keep believing, it will. And I generally feel like that's a good kind of inspirational quote. So that's why I've been watching this film so many times. And the music in it's lovely, and Jacques and Gus, and they're just so wonderful, and such a feel-good kind of traditional Disney film. My favourite game, I've been playing a lot of PlayStation, old PlayStation recently, very sad, which I should be revising, which is obviously not going very well, but this is called Kingdom Hearts, and it's a very old version. I got it online actually, and I've been getting into it because it's got all the Disney characters in, and you complete tasks. I quite like fantasy games, especially Kingdom Hearts, because you get to go to all the different kind of Disney worlds. So I'm currently, I've just met with Merlin and the fairy godmother, and they've set me a new task of going back to the town and finding somebody to talk to about getting a ship to a new world. But I've been to Alice in Wonderland, Tarzan and Hercules World, so hopefully there's a lot more characters to come in it, but it's really good. And at the moment my sidekicks are Donald Duck and Goofy, so it's a really good game, really interesting, and definitely like relevant to Disney and the game and things like that, so it's really good. I have got a favourite book of the month. I've been reading Am I Normal Yet on my Kindle by Holly Bourne, and at the moment I think mental health is such a big thing in my life at the moment. I'm currently doing an assignment on depression in adolescence. Even though this book's not about depression, it's about an obsessive compulsive disorder. I think it's such a big thing that people actually don't realise how important it is to be aware of what's going on in people's heads, and you don't always know, and you probably never will understand them fully. But obviously recently there's been a lot in the news about kind of mental health, and that teenagers as young as 14, most of them self-harm or are contemplating suicide, which is obviously a big thing at the moment. And obviously there's been a lot of controversy around sort of Netflix program 13 Reasons Why, but programs like that make me feel a bit more happier, because it's about understanding what someone's going through. And I think that this book, it might be an old book now, but I think it's really good to understand the reader, what she's going through. And she's trying to be normal, but she's on these medications, she's seeing a counsellor, a therapist, you know, she's got a lot going on, and she's too scared to sort of tell her friends about what she's going through. And I think that it's hard to sometimes admit what you're going through, because mental health has been given such a bad stigma, that, you know, it's a big part to some people's lives. So I think it's a really good book, and if you definitely have a Kindle or you see it about on the shelves, definitely either get a copy or download it, because it's really good. I know it's first of a series, so I haven't started the other ones yet. I'm still on Am I Normal Yet? But no, it's really good, and I definitely recommend it. So it's been one of my favourite reads kind of the month. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at there, because I am going to try and get some shut-eye for my shift tonight. And hopefully I can get back to some sort of normality, because this is going to be a very, very weird day, I feel. Okay. So if you like what you see, obviously give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It is kind of starting off. I know it's not the best channel, and I've not got the best camera because I am using my phone. But hopefully when I get a bit more pennies together, I will start to film on an actual camera, and hopefully it will be good from there. So I hope you have a really lovely day, guys, and night. Well, I'll still be up in the land of the living. But yeah, have a lovely day, guys, and hopefully we'll get to do another video soon.